July 4th celebrates the ratification of the Declaration of Independence in 1776, where it was written that all men are created equal. Yet, there were more than 500,000 enslaved black people on American soil by the start of the Revolutionary War, nearly 20% of the total population of the 13 colonies. In hopes of gaining freedom, black soldiers proved themselves as patriots against the British in the early parts of the war. But in November 1775, the Continental Congress excluded black servicemen from the Army. Due to the British enlistment of black soldiers, the Continental Congress was forced to restore the eligibility of black fighters to serve in the Continental Army in 1777. About 5,000 black men served in the Continental Army. One of the most well-known was James Armistead Lafayette. He served as a spy for the Americans and played a key role in the Continental Army's final defeat of General Charles Cornwallis in the Battle of Yorktown. The Americans won the Revolution after the last battle officially ended in 1783. Thousands of enslaved people escaped during the war. Others gained freedom by enlisting to fight for either the British or the Americans. On September 17, 1787, the U.S. Constitution was signed and ratified. The Constitution not only allowed slavery to continue, it bolstered it. According to the document, slaves were counted as 3/5 of their state's total population. This gave white Southerners extra representation in the House and extra votes in the Electoral College, but slaves still had no congressional representation. The Constitution also allowed America to take part in the Atlantic slave trade for another 20 years, required the return of runaway enslaved people to their owners, and gave the federal government the power to put down slave insurrections. During the 200th anniversary of the Constitution in 1987, Thurgood Marshall, America's first black Supreme Court justice, said the Constitution was, quote, defective from the start. Marshall said the founders, quote, consented to a document which laid a foundation for the tragic events which were to follow.